Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Sarah.
And I'm Nate, and you're watching SaraNate. Today, we are going to be ranking Disney villain songs.
They're little ditties.
The Disney villain songs have been around since the beginning of Disney animation. They've kind of evolved over the years, particularly in the late 80s, early 90s during the Disney Renaissance. Je ne sais quoi. That's when they really got more of a Broadway element to them, but that's not to say that any Disney songs or movies before that didn't have songs.
Yeah.
It was just a different kind of formula.
Different vibes. Disclaimer, we'll be singing along, but we don't have formal training.
You don't have formal training.
Neither do you.
Went to Juilliard.
Fault, he's lying.
Without further ado, let's hop into the list. The first villain we have today is Ursula, the sea witch herself. And of course, her song is Poor Unfortunate Souls. So let's take a little listen, shall we?
Let's.
And don't underestimate the importance of body language.
Ew, look at her, like, back.
The men up there don't like a lot of blabber. They think a girl who gossips is a bore.
What are those?
Those are, like, the poor unfortunate souls, right?
Yes, on land it's much preferred for ladies not to say a word. And after all, dear, what is idle prattle for? Come on, then, not all that impressed with conversation. True gentlemen avoid it when they can.
There they go.
So it's like, clearly she's trustworthy.
But they dote and swoon and fawn on a lady who's withdrawn. It's she who holds her tongue who gets a man. Come on, you poor unfortunate soul.
This song is amazing. I love this song.
Make your choice.
This part's
I'm
good.
very busy on it.
It won't cost much, just your voice. You poor unfortunate soul.
Okay, Ariel.
Ariel's had enough. Look at her face. Well, actually, she hasn't had enough. She's like,
No,
about
she's
to
like, where
sign
do I
that
sign?
contract.
It's like, my gosh.
This sounds wonderful.
Yeah, Ursula's really bad, and this song just proves it.
This song is so good, though. I think this is one of my favorite Disney villain songs.
I'd give this an A.
I think my bias would tip it to an S. That's just my own personal flavor.
That's
I really
fair.
like
That's
this
fair.
song.
Well, I'd give it an A, so let's meet in the middle. Give it like an A+. Yeah. Next, we have Dr. Facilier from The Princess and the Frog.
Yeah.
Now, of course, his song is Friends on the Other Side. I've always liked this one a lot. Let's give it a little...
This is a fun one.
Yeah, let's give it a little listen, shall we?
Sit down at my table, put your minds at ease.
It's fun. Like,
If you relax, it will enable me to do anything I please.
Look at his little lanky legs.
The link.
They look like grasshopper legs.
First of all, if I saw a guy with grasshopper legs and a voodoo hat like that, maybe I'm not going into his lair. Let's just say that.
I can read your future.
Or if you
I can
notice his
change it
shadow's doing
around
different things than he is.
I just went to a
You
snake.
can tell.
Your heart and
Look at that. It's creeping on Naveen
Prince
behind.
Naveen can't even see it. He
That's
doesn't even
true.
know what.
That's the point. It's like he's sneaky.
Yeah.
soul. You do have a soul, don't you, Lawrence? Make your wildest
Whoa,
dreams
he's
come
just
true.
being an acrobat.
I got voodoo, I got hoodoo, I got things I ain't even tried.
Look at his face. He's so excited about that. He's like, oh shoot, look at what I got.
Nah, sorry, no deal, Howie. I'm gonna no deal
Yeah,
it.
I mean, look at it, the little wallpaper behind him. It's skull and
Oh
crossbones.
wow, I didn't even notice that. But that's like New Orleans. That's very like, you know.
Yeah, like haunted.
Right,
vibes.
And I got friends on the other side.
He's got friends on the other side.
No. Look at Naveen
Naveen is
smiling.
and his butler is just like, sir.
What I really like about this song is that you can hear that boom, boom, boom. It's like it's got
a good like undercurrent.
And this is what I'm giving it like right underneath Ursula. I give it an A.
I would agree with that. I think they're both different flavors. Like Ursula's song is more of like the stage Broadway kind of vibe, and Facilier is that like that groove, that New Orleans groove.
Next villain we have Oogie Boogie from The Nightmare or A Nightmare Before Christmas. The Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's The Nightmare Before Christmas, right?
It's someone's having a nightmare on a holiday. The song that we've chosen for Oogie Boogie is Oogie Boogie's song. So this is after they captured Sandy Claus, and he's in the lair of Oogie Boogie, and this is
what happens.
This is what transpires.
Well. What have we here? Santa Claus, huh? Ooh,
I'm really scared.
So you're the one everybody's talking about.
The scene is cool though. It's like a black light scene.
It's very cool, especially that it's all stop motion.
You're joking. You're joking. I can't believe my eyes.
Hey,
you're joking me.
You gotta be. This can't be the right guy. Hey,
He's ugly.
I don't know which is worse. I might just split a seam now if I don't die laughing first.
This song is fun as hell. This is a fun song.
Well, not only that, but I mean, look at his layer. Like, that's like a death chamber. That's like, if I'm Sandy Claus in that situation, it's like, dude, this is it.
There ain't gonna be no more Christmases.
Ain't no milk, ain't no more cookies, ain't no more Mrs. Claus.
I'm meeting my maker.
Mr. Oogie Boogie says there's trouble close at hand. You better pay attention now, cause I'm the boogeyman. And if you want it shaking,
he's definitely
he's strong
crazy.
too. He's picking up Santa Claus and just throwing him around like a little rag
Yeah, Santa
doll.
Claus probably like 400 or 500 pounds, and
He's
Oogie just a
bag
sack of bugs.
Yeah.
That is some damn powerful bugs right there. All in all, fun. It's got just great rhythm to it. The voice is fantastic. I mean, I know we're starting out here with like kind of a pattern, but I'm giving this an A.
I would give it an A.
It's an A.
That's a good song.
All right, next villain, we have Mother Gothel from Tangled. And of course, her song is Mother Knows Best when
or does she?
I'm gonna go on a limb and say no. So she hoards Rapunzel in a tower, and this is her song of saying,
basically,
this is
you
right.
better stay up here because I need to use your hair to stay young forever. So the world is scary.
Exactly.
Manipulator.
Mother knows best.
Bam.
She is a drama queen.
Listen to your mother. It's a scary
Ew.
world out there. Mother knows
Look, she's pulling her
best,
hair.
one way or another.
Well, she's definitely got lots of skills in
She's
terms
got
of.
flair. She's like.
She does have flair.
She's moving her hips. She's doing all this.
a little swagger.
stuff.
Something will go wrong. I swear.
Oh my
Just
god!
flew on my face. Guys, there's a fly down
Stop.
here.
There is a bug.
It flew on my mouth. That's why I did that.
Ruffians,
Whoa.
thugs, poison ivy, quicksand, cannibals, and
Look at her having all these
plague.
props. She's definitely a
Also
theater
large
nerd.
bugs.
She's been writing this song while Rapunzel's been younger and growing up. She's like, I know one day she's gonna ask me to go outside, and when she does, I'm gonna sing this number.
Men with pointy teeth and stop no more. You'll just upset me. Mother's right here. Mother
old
will
fashioned.
protect you. Darling, here's what I...
This is all a lie.
It's a lie. She's like, oh, it's so bad out there, when really she's.
She's the evil one.
Skip the drama, stay with mama.
This is my favorite.
That sounds more like me singing. I think it's a really fun song.
It is fun.
Not quite an A.
No.
But like a B.
I would say it's a B because our A's so far, I feel like they all have a certain type of groove. This one
groove.
doesn't really, but it's still fun. It's still solid. Good lyrics.
Yeah, B. Next up, from the Great Mouse Detective, we have the evil
Radigan. I can't remember ours. Ew.
Of course, he is voiced by Vincent
Price.
I think Vincent Price was like in his 70s when he did the voiceover.
70s or 80s.
Either way.
Somewhere up there.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen to the energy he gives in this performance, and it's like, how is a 75, 80-year-old man pulling that
Gather
out?
that,
That's
yeah.
pretty amazing.
Now comes the real tour de force.
He rolls those
Tricky
R's.
and wicked, of course.
Oh,
My earlier
Little
crimes
chunky.
were fine for their times, but now that I'm at it again.
he was doing some pirouettes right there. Damn.
So I just love the layers of the villains. Every Disney villain has like, you gotta have a layer. We gotta put that
you
on the
gotta be
short
like
list.
an onion. You gotta have layers.
Grimmer plot has been simmering in my great
scary.
criminal brain.
Even meaner,
Oh,
worse than the widows
Hey.
and orphans you drown. You're the best of the worst around.
To Radigan.
oh, Radigan.
The rest fall behind.
I'm talking about Radigan. Oh,
Radigan.
Radigan. The world's greatest criminal mind.
He's
Actually,
a drama queen too.
Right.
King.
Well, I guess we're kind of seeing a little pattern of Disney villains. We got layers.
They
we got
love that
drama.
drama.
I think this might have given a little inspiration to the Renaissance that followed it.
This is a
The
fun
song
song.
is very fun. I'm gonna give it right next to Gothel.
I agree.
It's a B.
Yeah.
Next villain, we have Kaa from 1967's The Jungle Book. Now, his whole goal in the movie is to eat Mowgli, and the fly just hit my face.
Ew! This thing is crashing the party.
Yeah, he tries to hypnotize Mowgli into trusting him.
Basically sedate him so he can have a meal.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. Oh, sorry.
Imagine having that power to do that.
Yeah, I mean, you're already like a apex predator, and you have the hypnotizing powers too. That's pretty cool.
Oh no! Whoa! Me when there's chips and guac on the table.
Ew. Whoa.
Oh yeah, this is fun. He does like.
Hold still, please. You can sleep.
Honestly, it's making me yawn a little bit.
It's contagious.
Holy crap, he does have powers, huh?
Safe and sound. Knowing
It's like the never-ending snake.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
am around.
I'm wondering why he really wants to eat a boy.
That's a huge meal for him.
He must have other morsels and other meals around, or maybe
yeah, but are
he's
you gonna eat like a little jungle mouse or whatever? Or
what is he could eat? He could eat like a cub, a baby bear, a baby because Baloo's in
well,
the
maybe
or
he's
panthers.
never eaten a man before, so now he wants to try something new.
That's probably right.
He wants new cuisine, lean cuisine.
It's still got the theatricals. He's very like he creates the staircase of himself,
he's doing all this
and then he's got him in the
stuff.
loop, and then he's hypnotizing him. So I think he's got all that going for him. But the song itself, it's not
all right.
I'm looking at a D.
I agree with that. It is what it is.
Next up from Beauty and the Beast, we have
Gaston.
In the scene that we're going to be watching, Gaston is a little bit down because
Belle rejected him
like 1,000 times.
I'll go cry about it.
LeFou, his little flunky, wants to make sure that Gaston feels a little bit better. So let's give it a listen.
What a good friend.
Everyone's awed and inspired by you, and it's not very hard to see why. No
Wow. Look at his pirouette.
slick as Gaston, no
what's
one's
Gucci
quick
for?
as Gaston, no one's neck's as incredibly thick as
LeFou is like, hey, Gaston's like, get out of my face. I want to mope.
Gaston, for there's no man in town half as manly. Perfect, a pure paragon. You can ask any Tom, Dick, or Stanley, and they'll tell you whose team they prefer to be on.
LeFou is. He's like all these turns.
Spin like Gaston, okay, big like Gaston. No one's got a
It's almost like the beat dropping like on a dubstep song. It's like
A dubstep right next to this would be cool. This is a fun song.
Gaston is the best, and the rest is all Tourette's.
I love it. He gets in a brawl with everybody, and he's just bow.
Not a bit of him scraggly or scrawny.
That's right. And every last inch of me's covered with hair.
I like that part.
This is to me one of the funnest Disney villain
This is such
songs.
a dude song.
You got your beat and rhythm to it. It builds. You want to sing along with it, and it does disclose a little bit of information about like backstory of the character,
Of who he is.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is too high, but I'm giving it an A.
I would give it an A as well.
Next villain we have from Disney's The Lion King, Uncle Scar. The song is Be Prepared when Scar's amping up the hyenas to take over the Pride Lands.
Revealing his plans.
It's clear from your vacant expression. The lights are not all on upstairs.
That's me right there.
Ew.
We are talking kings and successions. Even you
Can't be caught unawares.
So prepare for the chance of a
I like
lifetime.
this part. He's like,
Be prepared for
sensational news.
It reminds me of like a shampoo commercial.
Yeah, with his mane, he's just like, flag.
A shining new era is tiptoeing
tiptoeing
nearer.
And where do we feature?
Just listen to teacher.
I know it sounds sordid, but you'll be rewarded. When at last I am given my dues. And injustice deliciously swear.
Be prepared.
Oh, let's get it, Scar.
Look at his face. I love when you pause it in their faces. They're just so into their scheme.
There are two singers to this song. Jeremy Irons, the voice of Scar, during production he lost his voice for a few weeks. He could not finish Be Prepared. So let's just see if we can hear the difference between him and the other singer. Yeah.
Be rewarded when at last I am given my dues. And injustice deliciously square.
Okay, so that's Jeremy Irons. Singer number 2 is one of the greatest voiceover actors of all time, Jim Cummings. Jim Cummings did the voice of Ed, and he finished Be Prepared, verse 2. Listen to this.
Prepared for the murkiest scam. Meticulous planning, tenacity spanning, decades of denial is simply why I'll be king undisputed, respected, saluted, and seen for the wonder I am. Yes, my teeth and ambitions are bared. Be prepared.
So there you go. Jim Cummings and Jeremy Irons are technically the two leads on the song.
You can hear the difference, but it's super minor. Like Jim Cummings did a really good job at taking on aspects to his voice.
Yeah, which just is a testament to his ability. And he actually was a lead singer of like a New Orleans style band for a while before.
That's fun.
This song to me takes it to a different level for Disney villains. I think it's an S.
Y'all better be prepared for that S tier.
Next, taking it back to the 1950s from Disney's The Lady and the Tramp, we have C and Am, the Siamese Cats.
Yes.
The Siamese Cat song.
Aunt Sarah comes to the house because the owners like go on a trip or something to the house, and this is their introduction to Lady. Lady's like, oh shit.
Oh.
Oh. She's like, what in the hell?
Hey.
Oh my god.
Wow.
We are Siamese if you don't please.
They're a bunch of jerks.
Now we're looking over our new side. If we like, we stay for maybe quite a while.
Oh.
Yeah, they're just. Then they make it look like Lady did it. They like frame her basically.
Do you seeing that thing swimming round and round? Yes.
Yes. What are they, snakes now? Yes. That's something Cobb would say.
That's pretty much it right there. I mean, I gotta say, it is kind of earwormy with the but meh, it's kind of. I can't even look at these other villains.
It doesn't even hold a candle to any of the other Disney
I would say
songs.
It's better than Ka's Trust in Me. I'd give it like a C.
I'll agree with that.
Next up from Disney's Alice in Wonderland, we have the Queen of Hearts. Up with her head, mother.
Crazy freaking lady, right?
Yeah, no,
here.
super crazy. I actually didn't even know she had a song before researching this. Who's been painting my roses red?
The rose is red, yeah.
Right. So this is when the cards, didn't they paint her white roses?
They were painting the white roses red.
Who's been painting my roses red? Who's been painting my roses red? Who dares to taint with vulgar paint the royal flower's head? For painting my roses red.
The voice works for this character.
It does.
It's very
like boisterous and.
Someone will lose his head.
Oh no, Your Majesty, please! It's all his fault!
Not me, Your Grace. The ace! The ace! You?
No! Two!
The deuce, you say? Not me? The trade!
This is fun.
Hannah! Ah! With their heads!
I'm gonna classify it as a song.
It's short.
It's short. It's got great wordplay there.
Not me, your grace. The ice. The ice.
I think it's fun. It's better than Ka. Trust in me. I give it a C.
I would give it a C or a D just because some of like the fun banter wasn't even the queen, it was the cards.
So we'll give it a D. Next we have Judge Claude Frollo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Potato, potato.
Tomato,
thing,
tomato.
maybe? I don't know.
One of the biggest things that makes him one of the greatest villains of all time is his villain song. Which is Hellfire, which is
a fire song, if you know what I mean.
Frollo, leading up to this point, is torn between righteousness, what is right,
and his own
moral compass. It's like he's trying to project sin on everything else, like but himself. It's very hypocritical. This is when he kind of has a little moment of, you see how messed up this dude is. Let's just check it out.
He acknowledges himself.
Right.
He doesn't acknowledge that awful haircut though.
You know I
He got it done at Sweeney Todd's.
He got it done at the local friars.
Ew.
I'm a righteous man. Of my virtue I am justly proud.
So already it's way different than any Disney villain song that we've heard thus far. It's very opera based. Tony J is the voice actor.
Beata Maria, you know I'm so much purer than the common, vulgar, weak, licentious crowd.
Take a seat, please.
So
no, you're not.
Dude, I'm so much purer than everybody else.
Then tell me, Maria, why I see her dancing there, why her smoldering eyes still scorch my soul.
So after admitting to Maria, he's like, look, I'm so pure, but tell me, why do I lust after this
for Esmeralda?
Esmeralda.
Yeah.
I feel her, I see her, the sun caught in her raven hair is blazing in me out of all control. Like fire, hellfire, this fire in my skin.
It's like him already fighting with himself, like, I'm so pure, why do I see her? And then he's like, it's bad, it's fire, like I can't do it.
This burning desire is turning me to stone.
This is crazy.
Whoa.
It's not my fault. I'm not to blame. It is the gypsy girl, the witch who set this flame.
Love how he's blaming her for his lusty feelings. That's nice.
Not my fault. If in God's plan, he made the devil so much stronger than a man.
That's pretty damn deep right
there.
Protect me, Maria. Don't let the siren cast her spell. Don't let her fire sear my flesh and bone. Destroy Esmeralda.
Because that is how we handle these
My
things.
God, what a psychopath. Look, I mean, I know it's a little bit different than, it's not as like upbeat and sing-alongy, but I think it's an S. I think it might be the greatest Disney villain song of all time.
It could be. It's a different flavor for sure.
It forces you to take this character a lot more serious.
The song itself commands attention. It gets stuck in your head. Sometimes you're just cooking and it's like fire. And I would agree that it's an S. It's a different flavor, but it's an S.
Next villain, we have the notorious Captain Hook from Peter Pan. 1953. Did you just hook me?
No.
Now, the song that we're going to be looking at today is A Pirate's Life and also The Elegant Captain Hook. This is toward the end of the movie when the Lost Boys are captured by Hook and the pirates. And he's like, all right, you sign up with me to be a pirate or you walk the plank.
There isn't a boy who won't enjoy a working for Captain Hook, the world's most famous.
Look at the little one.
Crook,
Oh,
crickety,
sweet.
crockety, crickety, crook, the croc is after Captain.
Oh.
A special offer for today, I'll tell you what I'll do. All those who sign without delay will get a free tattoo. Buy it.
That's
Free tattoo, okay.
well, yeah, okay, Sarah. So you're gonna sign to be a pirate for a tattoo?
Well, I have to hear the rest of his case.
Wow. Well, let's see what Homeboy does with the muscles over here with the tattoo.
It's like money in the bank. Come on, join up and I'll be frank.
The kids are all about it.
Unless you do, you'll walk the plank.
The choice is up to you.
The choice is up to
I
you.
love it. He's just like painting this one like side of like, hey, tattoo, or you walk the plank. It's up to you. Like,
Look at Wendy. Wendy's not having any of this.
oh well, Wendy knows what's up.
Wendy's got a
Wendy's
good
smart.
head on her shoulders.
It's not to say that the boys aren't smart.
They're
it's
young
just,
and impressionable.
exactly.
Hey,
I like the guy that
hey.
like.
There's barrels of fun for
Oh wow, synchronized
Wow.
dance. It's ensemble work. Like,
Yeah.
they're all working together.
They really are. Hook was like, you better.
We have to sell this to these kids. Get your moves together. Get the flags out.
So come and
Here comes Smee.
join up with Captain Hook.
I had a lot of fun with it. I give it a high B. Somewhere in the Radigan Gothel range.
I like Radigan better than that one.
Okay.
But I'll agree. It was solid.
It's a B. Next villain we have from Aladdin, Jafar. Yeah, Jafar.
Twisted beard.
It's a goatee, Sarah.
Well, Jasmine said your beard is so twisted.
She does
so
say
we're
that.
going with that.
Jafar, he's been going after the lamp and the genie the whole movie, and he finally gets this power toward the end. We're in like the final act of the movie, and he takes Prince Ali's theme song and flips it on its head.
So Ali turns out to be merely a lad.
Whoa!
He's like, hold on, let me tell you what this guy really is.
He's like, let me have some power, dog, and let me show you
Let
what
me
it's
tell
all
you
about.
through song, Jasmine.
Just how need I go on? Take it from me. His personality flaws give me adequate.
Damn, so much shade.
He's just like, ba ba ba.
He's taking digs. He's
he
going
is.
below the belt here.
Chores to send him packing on a one-way trip so his prospects take a terminal dip. His assets frozen. The venue chosen is the ends of the earth.
That was a hell of a golf swing. Holy crap.
Shalom!
Goodbye, see ya.
Oh,
Prince Ali.
This face
turning point.
right here.
maniacal. The definition of maniacal.
So that's like his true inner feelings, but that's why I like the dichotomy of that face with the ba 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 ba. It's very like, I'm above you, but like really deep down he's like an animal. I think it's a great Disney villain song. The only thing that it has upon review that is going against it would be that it's only really like half a verse. It's
yeah, it's pretty short.
I'm putting it in the B.
I would say it's a B.
It's a B, yeah.
I agree.
This brings us to our final Disney villain song, and the villain is Tamatoa from Moana. Now, this is interesting because Tamatoa is only in one scene.
That's right. Because he's not really.
He's a villain.
He is a villain, but the main villain is.
Is that like lava
Taka,
thing? It's yeah, but they don't have a song. This is fun. So this is when Maui needs to get back his hook, and Moana tries to distract Tamatoa so Maui can grab the hook, and
this is what ensues.
Hijinks ensue.
Did your granny say, listen to your heart, be who you are on the inside? I need 3 words to tell her all you mean apart.
Wait, he had a beard?
It's just like all that crustacean on
Oh
his
yeah,
chin.
that's like, it's like
That's nasty.
underwater acne.
Rather be shiny, like a treasure from a sunken pirate wreck. Scrub the deck and make it look shiny. I will sparkle like a wealthy woman's neck. Just a sec, don't you know? It's a dum-dum-dum. They chase anything that glitters.
Beginners.
Just the fact that we're singing along with this thing, I think it's just like,
I don't really like this song. I know, like.
I just love free food, and you look like seafood.
I can understand where you're coming from. I think it's one of those things. It's like you love it or you don't. There's really no middle ground. But
Yeah.
I give it a B, right? Like I think it's better than Hook.
I think that's too high. Personally, I would put C+, but to meet halfway, I would give it like a B-. Or the way this song sounds just seemed out of place with the rest of the music in the movie. Like I love the Moana soundtrack, but when this song comes on, I skip it. I don't want to hear it.
Wow, and she claims this is water in her, but I think it's Haterade.
No, it
sipping on
isn't.
that Haterade.
I just don't like this song. It's not.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. You know, we'll meet in the middle, give it a B+ or
Whoa.
B-. Let's review the list. So we have Scar and Frollo in the S's.
Perfect.
A's, Ursula, Facilier, Oogie Boogie, Gaston.
Gaston. Solid.
We B, Gothel, Radigan, Hook, Jafar, and
Tamatoa.
Yeah. C, Siamese, yeah. And D,
Queen of Hearts and Ka.
And this just goes to prove that there truly are no like horrible Disney villain songs.
Failed.
So that's our list. Let us know what villains we missed out on, what you disagree with or agree with.
What songs you like.
Yeah, we'd love to hear that. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell button for notifications so you never miss a new video.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Tune in again, and
we'll see you next time.
See you later. Adios.